Today is, what is today? Today is the 17th of May. Wanted to go over TribePro. All right, I wanted to record some type of training that you can bounce off of. I have officially upgraded to the Pro membership. I paid the 1 year, and the one thing I want to touch on is traffic. Okay. Okay. So, one of the things I wanted to do was I wanted to blog every single day, and I did this since May 5th. And so since May 5th, I've been blogging every single day, and I've been using TribePro. No backlinks from any other software. I haven't been blasting Aweber to. I think I blasted once, but I mean consistently, I'm getting about 800, um, 8 9 right there almost. But then it spiked Monday at 1200. I've never actually had 4 digits in one day, and with that one incident, it made me think, okay, I'm gonna go from a plus member to a pro member. And the only thing difference is with a pro member, you have your own tribe. Okay, so now let's get to it. So what I did was I made a tribe, and here's the main mindset. And I built a little slide for this. Now let's see if we can go over and look at this. So this is the main thing. You have workflow. Okay, now generally you're gonna have some type of content on the internet. Now I'm not talking about offline. This is purely online. Ad copy. How do you make some money? You send them to your content. So it can be your blog, which has video, or you can send them to YouTube, or you can send them to an article. I prefer this smiley face to be your blog. This is the content you own. Get a self-hosted site. Go to HostGator. Click my link if you need to. There's many different hosted sites. I use HostGator. Okay. Now, you're going to use a WordPress site. This is going to house all your content. You can post videos on there too. I mean, it doesn't just have to be articles. You can have a video blog if you want. But here's the deal. We want to optimize your content for SEO, so you'll get traffic through direct. So here is direct, through search engines, through referrals, and through other. This is how you want your traffic, right? Now, search engine stuff takes time. But what I did notice from the tribe, I was getting a lot of direct and referral. The increase was exponential, basically. The search, I didn't think it would affect my search engine stuff so much, but it did. My keywords were doubled. I think 100% growth in how many keywords were found on my blog within this time period, and all this was just due to the tribe. So I can't I can't deny its power. Okay, so this traffic flow is we want to push all this different types of flow into your blog, and you're trying to convert on something, either Lead System Pro, be it your primary business, maybe one of your affiliates like Magnetic Sponsoring, or maybe trying to sell one of your tools like Unique Article Wizard. That's fine, but in the end, that's gonna make you your money depending on what type of traffic that comes into your central location. A lot of people call it your marketing hub, right? Depending on what type of offer you're bringing, you're gonna have a conversion, and that conversion brings you money. Be it your primary affiliates, maybe direct sales of whatever, maybe consulting, whatever it may be. Now, this flow can come from a variety of different things, like SEO articles, SEO typed articles, or just regular articles, video, blogging, social networks, CPA, solo ads, co-ops, viral, offline. There's a lot of different ways to do this. Okay, but what I want to do is, who's this? Okay, let me close this. Okay, but what I want to do is I want to focus on more SEO article video, right? That's what I want to talk about. And this can be done with just the tribe. Okay, so understanding this workflow, memorize this. Maybe I put this up on the recording. This is exactly the mindset. Using tribe to syndicate whatever one of these pieces you have that hits this, right? All these traffic goes to one place, and from that you're gonna try to convert an income, depending on what you're trying to convert, right? And it depends. It really depends. Okay, so I made this new one. I mean, I definitely want you guys to come. D3T stands for double tap the traffic. One of the main things is people are always looking for traffic, but once they get it, they don't have any clue how to make money from it, which is pretty bad, right? Remember, the end goal is to make money. Let's make money. You don't always have to have a lot of traffic to make good amounts of money. So let's get some traffic. And one way to get traffic is definitely through a tribe. Now, how to maximize your time on the tribe. Number one thing I would do, okay, first you log in. I'm a pro member. Log in, go to content. first thing I would do is I wouldn't friend everybody. Now, if you have time, go ahead. Okay, definitely click this if you want to see. I think I have 6 emails now dedicated primarily to how to grow your tribe power. Okay, now I want to give you some examples of what I'm doing. So this guy has 345 shares. It's pretty good. I'm not following him yet, right? But before we figure out how to use the system properly, let's try that again. To use the system properly, let's go ahead and understand how it's done. Okay, so you go to the D3T tribe or My Lead System Pro tribe. Okay, so a lot of these, I have like 400, I have 65. What I've noticed, if you do an ad content, you'll generally get more. You'll generally get more. You'll get more shares. Like this one got 1,700. And if you get an auto, like since it's linked to my RSS feed, once my blog posts, it automatically comes here. It gets posted on the tribe, and people link it. I seem to get a lot more shares when I manually post something. Now, it's just I don't know why. I'm still just trying to figure that out. So what I would say is don't get too when you first link your RSS feed right to your account. Don't go back too far. Go back maybe 2-3 weeks, and then start to add them in manually. I would add one in per day, even if you do have a blog that day that's supposed to come out. So you have 2 pieces of content per day, one that is auto syndicated that's coming in, and one you physically put in with ad content to get these shares. Now, how do you get these shares? Now, one way to get the share that I've been working with is one, look at all the content, and I look at the first 3 pages. Okay, so my tribe is linked globally. There's no way to really tell unless you just look at content. There's like 6,000 pieces of content. So something like this, he would be an ideal candidate. Why? Because he's got some love already. Okay, and so what I'll do is I'll go ahead and open him in a new tab and kind of check him out. But generally, anyone who's a little bit active, your ideal candidate is someone who is using only wire, not free. Someone who has a pro edition, 2,500 submissions, 5,000 submissions. Let's check this guy out. One way to find out, there is a huge jump between submitted, and they have a lot of submitted, and shares. Because if they have a lot of shares, they're definitely not on a 300-month plan with the free only wire, right? So what I would do is I would go here, I would follow this person because you can't automatically auto syndicate. My goal is to auto syndicate everyone who's a player inside of the tribe, at any tribe who is a player. I'm not going to send them a note. I'm going to assume if they've been in this tribe long enough, they know why we're here, which is to share other people's good information, and definitely share it if we're on the same tribe, right? So this is definitely a person that is an ideal candidate to follow and auto syndicate. Now, if you have additional time, of course, send them a message and say, hey, just auto syndicating you, great stuff. If you wouldn't mind, go ahead auto syndicate me, and I would love the reciprocal, right? You can definitely do that to reinforce that. But generally, anyone who's been in the tribe long enough knows to do that because they want that. So eventually, every month or so, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up my list. All people who generally I didn't want to like not didn't, but if you're not in my team, if you're on my team, I'm going to auto syndicate no matter what. Even if you didn't auto syndicate me, I don't care. But you're going to find people who just won't auto syndicate you. That's fine. I'll clean that list up, right? I've noticed at least 50 to 75% of the people that I get to, man, internet's chugging, that I follow then auto syndicate, they will automatically auto syndicate me probably within the next couple of days. That's it. I don't have to send messages. I don't have to chase them down. I'm really ideally just looking for people who have a lot of shares because then I know I can utilize their pro account, and they're looking for points. All right, they're looking for points. Okay. Um, now to make this work, now this is not gonna work because Tribe is getting hammered now. I think right now they're doing a webinar and there's tons of people on it. So one of the things you want this to work was one. Look for high amount of shares. That kicked me out. Okay. Okay. And two, do a lot of follow and auto syndicate. Now, to auto syndicate, I would do a maximum of 4. That's me, because your first 4 gets you 4 points. After the 4th point, it's like, no, it is a quarter of a point, I believe. It's drastically reduced, right? Um, to a point where I don't think it's even, I wouldn't do it unless it's on your team. If they're on your team, yeah, blast out all your stuff on OnlyWire. I would definitely do that. But if not, do 4 points, and only 4 points to auto syndicate, maximum auto syndicate. All right, and just switch it up if you want. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Number 3, you're going to need a pro or plus plan. Because you can post content at 10 points plus tie in OnlyWire, which is critical in terms of time savings. If you had all day and you're single and you don't have a life, fine, do it for free. But personally, I mean, I think you can get a yearly membership for like $25 a month, and OnlyWire for like $20. You're looking at about $50. This is a definite way. I mean, you should treat it like backlinks. I mean, how much do you pay for a backlinking tool? Man, it is kicking me out. I wonder if because I'm hosting this guy too. It could be. Okay. All right. So, anywho, okay. So, 10 points. I mean, you just post more content much quicker. You don't have to be there to click the shares. It's a time saver. Okay. Number 4, what I would like to see you do is you gotta post daily. I mean, if you really want to see some insight to this, you've got to be posting daily. If you're not posting daily, you're just hurting yourself. All right, you just hurting yourself. It's just don't do that. Okay. Number 5, MLSP is not a global tribe, which means if you do a add content there, it will not appear in others automatically. Found this out the hard way. So what you want to do is post in mine first. Post in the D through T tribe. This is linked globally. So when you posted it, you will see that it will appear in Meet Stacy Ghani's. It will be in the Emblem Mastermind. It will be in Clear Cut. It will be in all the other tribes. Okay, it will be in all the other tribes. So you definitely don't have to worry about that. So I would definitely say post in MLSP, then post in D3T. And that'll cover you for anything you add as new content. Now, in terms of auto syndication, you have to turn on each individual one in there. Wait a little bit. You have to wait for each individual one. Okay. Okay. Doing good on time. So okay. Now, should you add to a bunch of tribes? Sure. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt. The only thing that could happen is once you get to a lot of different tribes, there could be a possibility that people will be popping up that you'll be auto syndicating. You might need a bigger OnlyWire. Okay, so you will need a paid OnlyWire account. Now you could definitely do it with free. You can do it free. It's $300 a month. They do have an affiliate, but it's like a 2-day affiliate turnaround. So I didn't have a chance to set that up. Just join it. I'd rather you make some money first. Okay, just go in there and do it. I think the first cutoff is like 500. That's even feasible. Next one's like 5,000. I'm gonna bump mine up to 5,000 pretty soon, and I think I'm following about 15 different pages, 15 pages worth. Okay, so when you get to that point, you're probably looking at 5,000, depending on how many new people come in. All right, because new people kind of skew the number a little bit. You're gonna want a paid OnlyWire account. So in terms of cost, I mean, you're looking at a yearly plus membership of like. Not yearly. Let's do monthly. Cost monthly. If you bought in a yearly amount, like $25 plus the OnlyWire of like $20. Now this is asterisk bought for the year. Because if not, I think it's $50. It's $40 to $50 per month, and you can. I mean, if you don't, if you can, or if you want to, you can definitely try it out and test it. You can definitely test it. You're choosing. You're choosing. Definitely, you're choosing. Okay. Okay. So let's go back. I think it's okay. Now, do you want to be a pro member? I would say be a plus member first. I talked to Stacy. I was a plus member for a month and a half. I got the results I was looking for before I wanted to upgrade. What she did was she refunded my money, and I turned into a pro member. Bought it at a yearly membership, like $500. I think it was like $45, $40 a month. Highly recommended. Okay, okay. So here's the theory of why I believe this works. Now Google is looking at other syndication marks and why it works, but um, social networking is big now. Their social bookmarks as a backlink in itself, in my opinion, are not great backlinks. But there's a caveat. Um, there's just a lot of weird places you get tons of traffic. So social bookmarks, there's aggregators, and these aggregators are like Newswire, right? Newswire, they or Newsvine. They will collect like the news of other social bookmarks and use that as they don't have their own content. It's like Dig, right? They don't have their own content, and what they'll do is they'll syndicate other people's content, which has your content. You get a lot of click throughs. I mean, seriously, you get a lot of click throughs. Now, a lot of the delicious and stumble upon traffic is going to be crap. It's just going to be crap. I mean, it might be like a second or two, right? I mean, they'll be in and out. This is why it's critical you have a pop up intro or an exit pop up. You got to capture that traffic. You got to monetize. Yesterday, with the 1,200 hits, I got 5 leads to my phone room, and they close at 10%. So if I get 5 leads a day from my blog, from a pop up, catching people who are leaving my website, and I can monetize that traffic, that puts a smile on my face. And you want to know why? Well, today I made a sale. Actually, let me take that back. My closer in my phone room made a sale, made $400 commission. I don't even know this person, but they came through my website, saw some value, stayed long enough to kind of say, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about, exited, got a pop up to my phone room. My phone room sold them on a service. The service cost $800. I made 400 up front, paid to my bank. I have a merchant account. All right. So this is just some of the ways you can do that. Now there's many different ways to get the traffic you need, but what I haven't been able to pinpoint is this phenomenon actually doubled my keyword total. So through Google Analytics, it'll show you how many keywords were searched within a period, and how many hits you got. Well, my keywords doubled. Like it was, I don't know, let's say arbitrary 400 keywords from the previous month. I compared it. I had like 800 keywords that were being found. 800 different keywords, different keywords. Now that's just mind blowing to me. How you can have that many more keywords come out. Now this I built it today. Um, Now one of the things if you do want to do, you can check who is syndicating you. And if you have time, what you can do is you can go in there. You know you're syndicating them, and they should know you're syndicating. If it's been a couple of days, give them a couple of days. But after a couple of days, you can send them a quick reminder. Hey, I'm auto syndicating. Just wondering if if you're up for the auto syndication back to me. All right, and they're gonna have this little ball, right? This ball tells you that they're syndicating you, right? Now, if I see a ball anywhere, I'm gonna syndicate you, just off the bat. Right? It's just a courtesy to me. I don't really care about these because you know what? I'm all about sharing some love. What is it gonna really matter if a couple social bookmarks go to you? Oh, here's something I do want to say. Number 7: do not link only wire to your Facebook or blog. I wouldn't do it. Just in case there's you forgot. You don't want to post people's content on your Facebook. Facebook is a very expensive real estate for me. and it should be for you. Twitter, it depends. If you're not big into Twitter, then don't worry about it. I don't link Twitter, but you can. You can if you want to, right? But I'm just saying the two big muscles, in my opinion, are Dig. Dig is because of indexing. I would say LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. Depending on which one you really want to syndicate, remember, I use LinkedIn for engineering work. A lot of people find me through engineering for recruiters, and so I'm gonna keep that clean. So I don't really link it too much. I might sometimes, but Facebook, I mean, that is me. I don't want people. I don't care how great your stuff is. If you're a team member of mine and you have great content, I might do it. Like if you have a good training, like Brian Cole had a Facebook PPC training, I syndicated him, all right, through my Facebook because hey, I want the guy to get some traffic. I want him to make some money, okay? And it's good stuff. Not to say your other stuff isn't good, but your Facebook stuff, you just can't link that, man. You just can't do it. Next thing is, don't spend more. Not pen. Don't spend more than, say, 45 minutes a day on Tribe. Get off of it. I would rather you, say you had 2 hours a day, I would rather you push as much content out there and have whatever you have on the Tribe. Maybe you only have 3 pages of syndicators. That's fine. You maybe get 200 shares. It's going to continue to grow. I would rather you keep busting out that content instead of worrying about, oh, I don't have enough syndicators, so I don't want to post enough content. Keep posting the content. Number 9, do your keyword research first before writing content. Okay? It could be about anything. I mean, I wrote stuff about the Google Facebook smear, right? I mean, Facebook had a smear campaign against Google. I wrote about it, and what I did was I looked it up, found some keywords with it. I think it was a Facebook smear or Facebook Google search was the keyword, and so I just took that keyword, spun it to the news I was trying to attract, and then have that as a conversion to if you're looking for more traffic to more information about how to market correctly, let me show you my 7-day bootcamp. I mean, it can be spun in any way you want, right? I mean, it can go to your Lead System Pro, it can go to your primary business, whatever it may be. You can tweak it later, okay? But just make sure you do your keyword research first before you write your content. And number 10, if you don't have enough content and you have videos, go ahead and use YouTube videos or MLSP article site. Do it. You'll get organic traffic this way. Definitely do it this way. I mean, if you don't have enough content, definitely swap in a couple YouTube videos or Lead System Pro articles. Swap them in. Do not send a capture page. Only send sites that you kind of want ranked. Actually, take that back. That you want ranked. If you're not doing it for ranking purposes, maybe you can do it for a capture page, right? Maybe you can. But I'm pretty sure most people won't like shares and likes going straight to a capture page, like a Lead System Pro capture page, right? They'd rather have some content. Capture pages aren't content. There's a reason why Google PPC will not take those as content pieces for ads. It's not really content. It's a landing page. Send them some content, okay? I think that's all I really wanted to hit. I mean, this is a pretty good list. And with this funnel that I was teaching about, you got to have it paid. It really it skews to how you want to build your business. Now, the reason I do this is because I like automation and I want to own a business, not run one. I don't mind doing this stuff, right? Because it's me. I'm right. I'm the one doing the writing. So, okay.